This is the Google Streamer, a bigger, faster, and more expensive version of Google's very popular Chromecast with Google TV. Is this finally the premium version of the Chromecast with Google TV that we've been waiting for? Well, let's talk about it. The Google Streamer costs $100 USD and comes in pretty simple packaging with enough to get you started. You get the streamer itself, a USB-C to USB-A cable, and a power brick to power the streamer. Then comes the streamer's remote, which is powered by the provided AAA batteries. Compared to the remote of the Chromecast with Google TV, they actually changed the layout of the buttons a bit, but overall they do the exact same thing, just in different places. The volume buttons are more pronounced and are front and center instead of meekly on the side of the remote. The Google Assistant icon has changed to a more generic mic button, but now there's a star button that can be set to do different functions like open up Google Home settings or opening different apps. Overall, I like the new remote better because the layout makes a bit more sense. The user replaceable batteries are always appreciated, but the one feature that stands out to me about the new remote is what happens when you fall asleep and your kid starts messing with the remote, putting it somewhere else, or it falls into the deep depths of your couch cushions. Well, you can actually ring the remote by pressing the button on the back of the Google Streamer, helping you find the remote by playing a sound. So that's the new Streamer's remote. It's still shaped like a toy, but it's gotten quite a few new features. Okay, streaming boxes are cool and all, but maybe you want to do more than just stream your favorite content. Maybe you're into karaoke, and that's where today's sponsor, iCaro, and their Shell S1 karaoke machine comes into play. If you ever tried to set up your own karaoke setup, you know how painful getting the right parts and setting it all up can be. But with the Shell S1, everything is in one box to get you ready and started quickly. The Shell itself is a speaker with a 10-inch display and has two wireless microphones that pair and charge with this machine. From there, you can access karaoke tracks through Wi-Fi through free services like on YouTube, or you can try out Carafun with a 6-month free trial with a Shell S1 purchase. Hello? Since it is in such a compact package, you can use a larger screen with the Shell S1 by just getting any old HDMI cable and plugging in the S1 into your TV, giving you a larger screen to enjoy singing your lungs out. While this is primarily a karaoke machine, you can still use it to play music directly on the device or through Bluetooth. What I really like about the iCaro S1 is just how portable it is, so I can easily just take it to whatever party I need to, or switch which room I'm using it in without spending a ton of time. It's super convenient. So if you're interested in the iCaro Shell S1 or any of their other portable karaoke machines, check out the link in the video description below. The streamer itself has a few new things: a dedicated HDMI port to plug into your TV instead of a little flaccid thing, a USB-C port for power and accessories, and Ethernet for a more stable internet connection while you're streaming. But it also adds some functionality that makes it better than the Chromecast with Google TV. Google is trying to make this a more integrated part of your smart home. The streamer adds Matter support to assist in controlling your Matter-enabled devices and Google Home devices. And directly in the menu, you can control your Google Home integrated lights, temperature control, and view your Nest cameras right on the streamer. These are useful features if your smart home revolves around Google Home, but otherwise are features that you can live without. Something I wish both Google and Apple did with their streaming boxes is implement something like a smart home dashboard to let you view and control all of your different smart home devices. But sadly, it's not there. But the Google Streamer did get some beefier upgrades. It has a faster processor that's up to 22% faster if you believe Google. I do think the streamer is a little snappier in practice, but that's a combination of being wired to Ethernet instead of using Wi-Fi and the faster chip opening apps a little bit faster. The original Chromecast with Google TV was released 4 years ago, and in 2024, it's getting a little slower. So selling a new device that's only 22% faster after 4 years and is priced as the more premium option is a little disappointing. I think the Chromecast with Google TV should have been upgraded with the chip that's inside of the streamer and an even faster option in the Google Streamer as the premium option. There's also now 32 gigabytes of storage instead of 8 inside of the streamer, meaning you can have more streaming apps downloaded. And if you're into tinkering your devices, Google TV is Android based, so you can sideload apps that's not available on the Google TV App Store and connect devices to it too. So I think it makes a nice little old school emulation box, or to turn whatever TV monitor or display it's connected to into something that's much smarter. While Google is removing the Chromecast name from the streamer, you can definitely just cast from your devices just like how you're used to on a bog standard Chromecast or Chromecast with Google TV. So enough about specs and features. what's it like using this little thing? Well, it's basically just a faster Chromecast with Google TV. I don't feel any different using the new one and that older one. If you've used one before, it's very similar. The smart home features are a nice addition, but since I've moved my smart home off of Google Home and onto Apple Home, I don't get the best use out of it. But still, it's helpful to see who rings my Nest doorbell and to control lights here and there. I can still control the other pieces of my Google Home through voice commands. They just won't have status boxes to click or view like the lights or cameras do. The combined speed increase you get from the faster chip and using Ethernet is great. It makes it feel much snappier, but it's still not Apple TV 4K levels of smoothness, and that is only a little bit more expensive. I do like how Google integrates their services into this device though. YouTube TV channels are shown on the Live tab, letting you get a TV guide-like experience. You get recommendations to all of your signed-in services right on the homepage, and it definitely feels like what would happen if you took the YouTube page but wanted it to become a TV OS. It's very Googleified is what I'm saying. Personally, I think the Chromecast with Google TV and Google Streamer make great guest bedroom streaming boxes because your guests can just cast their content directly to the TV without logging into any of the services, so there's no worries about them forgetting to sign out. Unless, of course, you're looking to leech off someone else's account, which could get you your money's worth, but unethically. Like other streaming boxes, you can also connect to it via Bluetooth with things like game controllers, other remotes, mice, keyboards, and Bluetooth headphones or speakers for audio playback. It's just super versatile. I also like using the Google Streamer as a cloud gaming device, so it's perfect for remoting into games using Steam Link and PlayStation Remote Play. And if you're comfortable with sideloading apps, you can even get Xbox Cloud Gaming support. But obviously, the Google Streamer is not the only choice around. There's plenty of other options too, like the Apple TV 4K, Roku Ultra, Fire TV Cube, and even the Chromecast with Google TV. That's half the price. And they all work well at being a streaming box, so it all depends on what you want out of your box. But let's unbox this. They all kind of lock you down to their own ecosystems. Apple TVs work best with Apple products and services. Google TV works best with Google products, accounts, and services, and the same for Fire TV and Amazon stuff. But Roku works okay with everyone, but not the best at everything. I think your decision should more revolve around what fits your life the best. But let's assume for a second that you're dead set on a Google box. Let's talk about the Google TV boxes available. There's quite a few of them made by Google, some other brands, and sometimes a new TV will already have Google TV built directly into it as its main smart OS. But since there's other brands providing other options, it puts the streamer in a weird place. It's a nice little box. Is it twice as nice as the Chromecast with Google TV? Yes, but that device has been $50 for 4 years, and alternative Google TV boxes provide similar experiences for cheaper. So because of that, the streamer for most people isn't worth $100. Wait for it to get on sale for $75 or $80. Now, if you're heavily ingrained in the Google ecosystem, your life's gotta be Google, including Google Home, then this device is worth it to add those new features into your smart home. But at that point, you probably have Nest displays that do similar things already, so I really don't know. But overall, the Google Streamer, to me at least, looks to be the best version of a Google TV device and what it can be, but it's a steep price to pay considering so many options out there that already have Google TV functionality baked in. You have to really want better smart home integration, an Ethernet port, and a slightly faster processor. Or if you're not married to Google's ecosystem, you can easily look elsewhere for great solutions too. So I think this suits a bit of a niche. Anyway, what do you think? Is the Google Streamer enticing to you? What's your preferred streaming device? How do you use your streaming devices besides for streaming YouTube, shows, and movies? Leave all that down in the comment section below. Tell me all about it, and I'll see you all next time.